what's going on YouTube? We're back with another video. We are reacting to the end of Fortnite has begun, the Q final.
What up guys, how are you all doing? Thank you for tuning back up on the channel here today for another Fortnite video. Today's video we are covering the movement of the cube, what it's going to be doing to the map for Season 6, how it's going to affect Tilted Towers, what is changing in Tilted Towers and Dusty Depot. We've got updates on that, what it's going to look like, and a supposed Season 6 map leak we're going to be showing you guys all in today's video. It's all going to be covered. Before we jump into it, if you could do me a huge favour, in 5 seconds, Depot, we've got updates on that, what it's going to look like, and a supposed Season 6 map leak we're going to be showing you guys all in
What is that? Is it affected by the cube? I don't know.
Today's video. It's all going to be covered. Before we jump into it, if you could do me a huge favour, in 5 seconds, if you can drop me today's video and subscribe to the channel down below if you guys are new, then comment in the comment section down below and I'll be replying to all the comments that have done that. And if you want to enter my Season 5 Battle Pass giveaway, drop a like, subscribe to the channel and comment in the comment section down below and you're entered. Right, you guys want to hear today's information, I'm guessing. Let's jump straight into it. Okay, so we've jumped into replay mode on Fortnite right now to get a good idea where the cube's been, where it's going next and what sort of pattern it's creating on the floor. So as you guys know, it obviously started off on the mountain over here where the cactuses were destroyed, and since then obviously it travelled here, it left a rune on the floor which is not actually rendering in, and then since then it's also gone over near Greasy Grove, left another rune on the floor, and at this moment of time it is heading towards this hill here. Now what you can see, the kind of pattern that's going on, it's creating a triangle. We've got one there, we've got one right over there, and then it's heading towards this hill. So it's expected the next day or so, by the time this cube gets to this hill, it's going to leave a rune maybe on top of the hill or on the side of it. That's the way it's going. This will be the 3rd rune out of 7 that is going to be printed on the map. I'm going to throw up a little list up on screen here. You guys know 7 runes are going to be printed on the map. Every 4 days of its travel, it is leaving a rune on the map. So after 4 days it left one there, next 4 days it left one there, and we're in the 3rd day or slash 4th day now, I'm not too sure. It's going to leave one here. So that is the pattern it's leaving at the moment, like a triangle, as you guys can see. But as you guys know, 7 are going to be printed around the map. So with a rune being placed once every 4 days around the map, we've got 7 runes that are going to be placed. That's 28 days. So this process is going to take 28 days to complete. We're in our like 11th day at the moment, so it's going to end up there. So with the movement that it's done so far over the first 11 days, it's travelled quite far, and we've still got like, what, 17 days left, so it has the possibility of like travelling around the whole map. Could it end up at the bunker at Wailing Woods? We're not too sure, but the movement, there's going to be quite a lot of it, and I think personally it's going to travel pretty much the entirety of the map. As you can see, it's gone out there, it's coming back in, it most possibly could go back out again, come round here. But most likely it's going to travel the majority, if not all, of the map. So next prediction, where the next rune's going to be placed on this hill, that's where you're expected to find it. It's going to have another anti-gravity shield around it again, so make sure you're looking out for that. But you guys know, up on that code that I'm going to throw up on screen again, the ending location for the cube is supposedly a lake. Now we've got 17 days left of this cube moving. It's not going to take 17 days to move there, okay? It's going to move probably all the way over there and back round. Will it end up at Loot Lake? We can't 100% be sure, but as of right now, it did head towards Tilted Towers, and it took a big diversion. But that's the next thing I wanted to cover, and that is the building work that's going on in Tilted Towers. We've actually got a final screenshot of what this Tilted Towers building is going to look like. I'm going to try and position it up here, so it's in kind of like the rough same position of the screenshot that I've got. This is the upgrade that's going to be happening to it, and because there's development going on at Tilted Towers within the next patch, most likely Thursday, this is going to be finished. That's when we're going to see Dusty Divot, the progress with that as well. We've got a pitch for that, which I'm going to be showing in a minute. But yes, this build.
Yeah, after the meteor crash at Dusty and some of Tilted, they've been repairing that all season 4 and 5. So yeah, and probably go make the thing that he just showed on the screen. So
Then you can see the comparison up on screen here. This is what it's going to look like after the next patch. Because of the new building getting renovated and it's completed, that kind of rules out that the cube is going to interfere with Tilted Towers at all this season. I think that kind of throws it out the window. I don't think Tilted Towers is going to get hit at all by the cube. I know that comes up as a theory like every season. I remember with the Meteor.
Yeah, the Meteor was targeting Tilted, but actually hit Dusty Depot. But now it's Dusty Divot. And then the Rocket event Season 4, where it almost hit it, but the superheroes protected with the Rift. And I know why Anarchy Acres is gone, because the booster landed. And then the booster just destroyed Anarchy. So yeah, that's why.
It was supposedly going to hit Tilted Towers with the rocket as well. They kind of like played with our emotions. If you guys remember, with the rocket beams coming down, it looked like it was going to hit Tilted Towers. No, they scrapped that. So yeah, I don't think the cube's going to have anything to do with Tilted Towers now. It's kind of passed by, and with this new building going on, I don't think it's going to affect it at all. As you guys know, Dusty Depot got destroyed with the Meteor. There has been some progress. Okay, as you guys know, these trucks have been moving from one side of the map. They've come all the way around over here. What's actually happened is that they're not building the third container over this side, obviously, because it's been destroyed. They're actually building something else here, this side, which is very interesting. It's like an addition to Dusty Divot. I'm going to throw it up on screen here. We've got a screenshot. This is what's going to be happening in the next patch to Dusty Divot, which is awesome. It's going to be rebuilt, but this side, and it's going to be like a weird container sort of thing that's going to be built. Before we carry on with today's video, I've got a quick challenge for you guys. In 5 seconds, if you can drop a like on today's video, subscribe to the channel down below if you guys are new, comment down below saying you've done that, and I'll be replying to all the comments that have done that in the comment section down below.
I already did that.
Now, as you guys know, nearly every season a ton of leaks get dropped. Most of them, the majority of them, are fake, but as always we get a leak of the next season map. I'm going to throw it up on the screen here. I want to know what you guys think down below. Is this gonna...
Dude, the only good side is Loot Lake's gone. That's the only good side. Oh, and there's like a snow place at the Viking and Snobby. Okay. And what's that right there at right next to Pleasant Park? Let's continue on with this.
Be the season 6 map. It looks like a ton of damage is gonna.
No, not Paradise. It just came out. All right.
Be done.
That's a lot of damage. No, that's a lot of damage.
I always say they're going to have to top what the rocket launch did. With the rocket launch last season, they kind of topped the Meteor in a way. I guess it was a huge event. But this cube, they're going to have to kind of like outdo themselves really with what this cube is going to do. Try and beat what the rocket did, I guess. They're going to try and have to top each other each season. Do you think this map up on screen here is a bit too far-fetched to what Season 6 is going to be and what the cube can potentially do to the map? Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, obviously, the file suggests... Oh, hello, Llama. That Loot Lake is going to be the final place of where this cube is going to end up. Loot Lake has been like kind of like a dead area for quite a long time. It's had no changes to it other than like that factory there had something to do with one of the challenges. It had a disco ball put in it. But it's kind of like a weird location, okay? It's kind of like a big diversion. It kind of breaks up the map in a way. And one theory that I wanted to cover, obviously this is supposedly going to be the end spot for the cube. One theory that came up last season that I kind of want to touch on again. A screenshot you're going to see up on screen here. Someone actually managed to get under the map, went into Tilted Towers, there was moss growing. Okay, now to me that suggests that where there's moss, there's normally water. So is it a possibility that Loot Lake, because of the cube, could be flooded and enter Tilted Towers? As you can see, it's not that much higher.
That will be sick. Tilted Towers getting flooded?
Above sea level. Could that play a part in Tilted Towers possibly getting flooded? I don't know. That was a theory that came up last season. And I think with the cube ending up in Loot Lake, that could be a possibility. So that's all I've really got for today's video, guys. A little bit of an update on the cube's movement, where it's going, the pattern it's creating, the supposed leak of a Season 6 map. and how Tilted Towers and Dusty Divot are going to be changing in the next update. If you guys found this video useful and you want to stay up to date, make sure you drop in a like and subscribe to the channel down below, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. It's been your boy MacMacs. Have a good day and a peace out.
Yeah, I think you're just him playing now. So what he's trying to say is that there's gonna be cracks around the whole map. So yeah, I think that'll do it for this video. Peace out. So yeah, how do you think on this video too?